Good Tuesday afternoon, everyone. This is David Stevens, where we had that historic winter storm that brought up to 18 inches of snow out towards Manhattan. Widespread 8 to 12 inches of snow here in Kansas City, lesser amounts south of the metro. And this huge snowstorm continued to track its way to the east and brought widespread 8 to 12 inches of snow throughout the region, with some locations reporting greater than a foot of snow. And of course, we had that huge ice storm that affected southeast Missouri, Kentucky, through Virginia, West Virginia. A lot of power outages were reported in several areas. Luckily, that storm is pretty much done with. There are some areas across West Virginia and Pennsylvania still getting a little bit of light snow, while some areas could get 3 to 5 inches of snow. So that storm's pretty much exited the um, all of us, basically. It's pretty much done is what I'm trying to say here. So let's go ahead and take a look ahead into time now. This is, before we do that though, I want to show you this awesome satellite image here. Well, this is a visible satellite. It's like, imagine being up in space with a camera, and that's basically what it is, attached to a satellite dish. And so taking pictures of the Earth every so many minutes here. And so what that does is that can show us, as long as there's no clouds, that can show us where the snow cover is. So this is a look at the National Visible Satellite, and I can go ahead and actually zoom in with our storm track radar here. And any location on this map that's not moving when I animate it is actually snow cover. So you zoom into the Kansas City metro area. That gray there on the screen is actually the snow cover here. And if there weren't any clouds and stuff throughout a good portion of the Midwest, you'd also see a lot of the snow cover over in this area as well. You can pick up the snow over here as well, but a lot of that is actually clouds. And you still have a little bit of precipitation still, as you do have a winter weather advisory in effect for that location. So pretty cool that you can pick that out on the satellite image. So our next storm system that will be the big weather maker across the country will be in the south. So go ahead and switch gears here and take a look at some of our models here. So this is a GFS model here, and this is in effect. You go ahead and go back for right now here so you can see the weather expected today. Not much going on across the country today at 3 o'clock. This is a winter storm watch that's in effect from Dallas to Little Rock. Good section of the country. And that goes in effect Thursday morning through Friday morning. So the big storm will happen on Thursday through Friday. Portions of South Central, Southwest Arkansas, North Central or Northwest Louisiana, Southeast Oklahoma, and Northeast Texas. So this statement is for Dallas. So heavy mixed precipitation possible with snow accumulations between 2 to 6 inches and ice accumulations up to 1/2 of an inch possible. Actually, that is, I take that back. No, that is Northeast Dallas. So here in Dallas, we're looking at total snow of 3 to 6 inches with ice accumulations around 1/10 of an inch possible. So that's a lot better, because once you get 1/2 of an inch of ice, that's when you can really start seeing the problem. Now, I'm not discounting it, not downplaying it for you folks that will get that much ice, because that's going to be really bad, but we're talking a lot of people here in Dallas. So, and like I mentioned, it goes all the way up to Little Rock, where you could get 4 to 7 inches of snow. And of course, I'm not seeing much in the way of ice for that region. They look like they're far enough to the north. Well, they have plenty of Cordell to keep everything snow. So I'll quit my yakking on that, and I'll go ahead and put this into motion here. This is 6 o'clock tonight. I'll zoom out so you can kind of see the two features that I want to point out here. First of all, we have some energy over here. Okay, now this is for Thursday at midnight. Okay, so 3 a.m. we have a system moving down from the Dakotas here into Nebraska, and then we have the beginning of the winter storm west of Dallas here, and that's really going to start to move into the Dallas area. Most of Dallas will be rain at this point, with snow north of Dallas, and then you have that energy moving into the northern or into the central plains. So for us, we could get a little bit of snow Thursday afternoon, but not looking like much at all for us here in Sioux City. But meanwhile, folks down to the south will be getting quite a bit of snow across Oklahoma and to Little Rock, and of course you see that area of mixed precipitation, so they're going to get a lot of ice, with some areas more than a half of an inch of ice, so that's really impressive. So this is at Friday at 9 a.m. A lot of rain through Jackson, Montgomery, Shreveport is switch over to snow at that point. Little Rock still has some snow, and that system will continue to work its way to the east, bringing heavy snow, continuing for Little Rock, Nashville, Huntsville, Birmingham. You could get some mixed precipitation here, Birmingham, Alabama, on Friday. So it's going to be really a messy Friday across most of the southeast, including Atlanta, where they could get some snow and ice accumulations. And so lots of travel problems throughout that portion of the country coming up. Pretty much this is a Thursday through Saturday morning type storm, as we're expecting the storm to move out definitely by Saturday afternoon. So again, with winter storm advisories right now, most of them is through Dallas, through Little Rock, but I expect most of the southeast to be under some kind of winter weather advisory in the next within the next couple of days. Now, total snowfall, keep in mind this is just a model, but this will give you an idea of what the computer's thinking right now. So we'll start back here at Dallas here, about 2 to 4 inches at Dallas, heavier amounts across northeast Texas into Oklahoma, as southeast Oklahoma could get about 9 to 10 inches of snow, and about 10 inches through Little Rock, with Little Rock itself around about 8 inches of snow. You folks in Jonesboro still get about 4 to 5 inches of snow. Memphis, about 6.5 inches of snow. Mississippi, 2 below, 9.6 inches of snow. And then up towards Huntsville, almost a foot up there in Huntsville, 11 inches. Now, of course, this is just a model, and we look at several models. I won't show you all the models to bore you, but this is our GFS, one of our main global forecast models we do look at here. And some of the other models, they don't go out as far. That's why I'm not really showing them yet. But again, big snowstorm coming up for Thursday through Saturday. If you are in the southeast or have travel plans for that portion of the country, you may want to cancel them. And in fact, before I sign off here, I want to just show you the potential ice. Now, numbers this far out, not the same way with snow, things are going to change. So the numbers I just showed you is pretty much what the models are showing the potential for right now, and those numbers will change. Just focus on the areas of snow that I showed you opposed to the actual numbers right now. And of course, once we get to a day or two before the snow, that's when we can really pinpoint down with much better accuracy. So looking at this map, the accumulations as far